All right, let's get this show started.
The Korean zombie flew in from Korea to support Max Holloway in his rematch against Charles Oliveira today. This shows the strong bond between the two former rivals. Conor McGregor believes the Charles Oliveira vs Max Holloway fight shouldn't be for the BMF title. Speaking to Smashcast Media ahead of UFC 326, McGregor said there's zero BMF in the bout and explained why he thinks the BMF belt should be contested at 170 pounds.
I know that 170 strap would look great to go for the Triple Crown. I'm a fridge freezer at this weight. Why go down to 155 and drain ourselves and then title it BMF? The BMF title was founded by Nate Diaz at 170 pounds, the creator of the belt. So the belt should be contested at 170 pounds. And I'm up for it. And I'll go and I'll take it. There's so many avenues we can go. And I'm up for every single one.
Arman, Tsarukyan and Georgio Poullas are running it back on the wrestling mats this month. Real American Freestyle announced Friday that the showdown will take place at RAF 7 on March 28th in Tampa. The announcement comes less than a week after their first meeting at RAF 6 in Tempe, where Arman secured a points victory in the co-main event. Arman Tsarukyan has shared his prediction for the upcoming fight between Max Holloway and Charles Oliveira. Having previously fought and defeated Oliveira, Arman believes he understands his former opponent's style very well. Speaking in the latest episode of the Jackson podcast, Arman said he expects to have a clear idea of who will win after watching the first 2 minutes of the fight. While he thinks the opening moments will reveal a lot, he is currently leaning toward Oliveira to come out on top.
I think Charles, so some fights he fights very well, sometimes he fights bad. Depends how it's gonna look like. I'm gonna tell like from 1 or 2 minutes. His last fight he was with Gamrot, he looked so good.
He looked amazing.
Yeah, he just destroyed him like so easy and took him out in the second round. And
well, he looked a different league to Gamrot on the ground. He did whatever he wanted.
He's Gamrot, he's a grappler too, and like he took him out like so easy, and on the feed was good too. And especially after knockout, he got knocked out from the Ilya and went there and performed on such a good level. I was shocked, to be honest. And like, but sometimes he fights bad, sometimes he fights good. But like, I would say Oliveira.
Tom Aspinall has joined a list of fighters who are bothered by Dana White paying Conor Benn $15 million for one fight. Speaking on Friday's press conference, Aspinall said that it's unfair that the boxer is making $15 million while some UFC fighters fight for $15,000. Aspinall said that's also the reason why he wants to move to boxing.
Tom, I know you briefly touched on it then, but we've seen Dana come in and he's paying boxers a lot more than in the UFC. Did that bother you at first at all?
I mean, I think it's bothered everybody. I think if one guy's getting paid 15 million and the other guy's getting 15 grand, I think that's a big difference, mate. Which is part of the reason that I want to explore other options.
Aspinall also shared a positive update on his injury, saying that he's finally back in the gym training again.
When can we expect to see you back in the cage, Tom? What is the latest on that timeline?
Like Eddie said, I've had multiple surgeries, so things do have to be right for me physically as well. So just when I'm under the doctor's whatever he says at the minute, so I'm back in the gym now doing a bit of training, and yeah, just the full focus is now just coming back and doing my thing.
On Friday, the Professional Fighters League announced that Ngannou had been released from the organization. The former UFC heavyweight champion had signed with PFL in 2023 following a lengthy contract dispute with the UFC. The 39-year-old from Cameroon competed only once under the PFL banner, knocking out Renan Ferreira in the first round in October 2024 to capture the Super Fights heavyweight title. He now becomes a free agent. Just the day after the announcement, sports business insider Blake Avignon reported that Ngannou could be headed to Most Valuable Promotions, the company founded by Jake Paul. According to the report, Ngannou could potentially compete on an upcoming Netflix fight card headlined by Ronda Rousey and Gina Carano. The report reads, Francis Ngannou is expected to compete on the upcoming Most Valuable Promotions and Netflix fight card headlined by Ronda Rousey vs Gina Carano, sources familiar with the event say. Negotiations are being finalized. Ngannou's opponent has not yet been determined and is not expected to be a marquee name. Daniel Cormier believes there's still a chance that Francis Ngannou could return and compete on the UFC White House card. After news broke that Ngannou had been released from the PFL, Cormier reacted in a video posted on his YouTube channel. DC noted that the sport has seen many fighters have serious disputes with the UFC, only to return to the promotion later. Cormier suggested that the same situation—
Single fighter in the UFC right now that you think could out-wrestle you?
In a wrestling match?
Yeah.
This is the question.
Pereira.
Yeah. What about Khamzat Chimaev?
That would be
Come
a
on.
fun one.
That's the most scariest wrestling match in the UFC.
I would love that. That would be super fun. You know, honestly, like, of course, like in a wrestling match, I believe 100% I'm winning that match.
Khamzat?
Yeah, for sure. But I think that
you can't be 100%. That guy's a monster.
He is a monster.
All right, 101%. That's
Okay.
the lowest I'll get.
Really?
But have you seen him?
Yeah. For
What
sure.
makes you?
He's,
so
I watch a ton of film on him.
And what do you think? Why are you so confident?
It has nothing to do with him. It just has to do with my belief in myself.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think honestly, I think Khamzat is probably, I think in the UFC right now, wrestling wise, I think him and I are the best wrestlers.
Jackson host Bear DeGidio has shared new footage of Luke Rockhold going hard in sparring with one of Khamzat Chimaev's teammates.
Hands tight. 1 minute. Hands up.
The UFC White House card hasn't even been officially announced yet, but it has already lost one fight. During a livestream on Friday with Nina Marie Danielle, White revealed that one of the fights scheduled for the UFC White House card, which is expected to be announced during UFC 326, is no longer happening.
I'm hungover. I went out with Kid Rock last night. Bad idea. We drank a lot of whiskey. Big, fat-headed Dana White emoji. F you. What dumb shit do you have for me this evening? I'm too hungover to deal with these people tonight. What do you got? It says, tell one name. I'll tell you guys something about the White House fight. So we've been working on this thing nonstop, and one of the fights literally just fell out when I walked in here. I don't see. I think Hunter killed himself. I don't know. One of the fights fell off tonight. Brutal.
You can see the moment UFC matchmakers Hunter Campbell and Mick Maynard found out during the UFC 326 ceremonial weigh-ins on Friday.
Heavyweight division, Luke Fernandez versus Rodolfo Bellato. Official weight 205.
Here are the top 3 memes found on the internet. Number 3 meme was posted by Robert. Number 2 meme was posted by Velocity Satisfaction. And number 1 meme was posted by C Refrigerator. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the content, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel to stay updated with the latest MMA news.